Hello, hello, hello. Hi, hi, hi. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. Hope you're swell. Hope you're baby. Hope you're gravy. I posted my community tab, but one of my videos of the scratching the hell out of your brain video, whatever, it's doing really well. It's almost at 10K, which is crazy. It's my first video to cross 10K. I've been wanting to cross 10K for a while. So I'm gonna keep pushing. I'm gonna make another one of those videos. I want to change my approach to thumbnails and stuff like that and see if that helps with views. I'm trying to break the pattern of having spurts of growth. I'll have consistent growth. I'll have like a week maybe where my videos are getting above 1,000 views and something, and I get like a surge of growth within that week or something like that, and then it's back to business as usual. I'm trying to like break out of that pattern. So the content usually is the same. I think, I don't know, is it the thumbnail? I don't know. We'll see. Oh, by the way, I made my first song of the year today. Woohoo! I'm officially back in the swing of things. You know, oh, scratch myself. I thought I was gonna like take time off until the middle of February. This February, I thought that's when I was gonna start again. This morning I was in the shower and I was rapping for like 10 minutes, just going through this idea in my head, this song idea. I think the whole time I was in there, really, I usually take long showers. Take really longer than 10 minutes, but I don't know. I had a beat in my head, I had bars going off. I was like, okay, I clearly have had enough time to rest, because, you know, I've been getting ideas and I've been forcing myself to ignore them because I'm like, it's not time. I want to rest. But the ideas keep coming. Like today I was just in the shower, the song was just going off in my head and on loop. And when that happens, I just know that, okay, like, you've regenerated. I think the machine is whirring again, the machine is running again, and I actually had 2 song ideas, which is crazy. They came at me at once. I had 2 songs pop into my head, so I had to, what I do is to remember the idea. I take my phone and I record into the voice memo app. I just hum the song. Like maybe I might have the lyrics that I have in my head, like a melody with lyrics, then I sing that into the microphone and I save it. So then tomorrow what I'm gonna do is I just play that recording, and to get the idea of what I was going from there, I'll make the song from there. But yeah, I was in the shower rapping. I was like, okay, I think it's time to start again. So I got out of the shower, immediately went to my room, made a song. Before I had breakfast, before I did anything, I was just like, I need to make a song. Get out of my system. Felt good too. You know what it was? It's been, ever since I stopped took a break. So December last year, I've been listening to the songs I made in 2023. Just been listening to them. And at first I was just listening as like, for fun, I was listening. And then at some point, I started to be like, damn, this is good. And it made me nostalgic. And it made me want to go back to making music. Like, because I was listening to some of my rap verses, some of my singing verses. Or my was like, oh man, I need new music. I need more of this. So the more I listen to my music, the more I get that feeling. And eventually, I think today I just hit the tipping point because I was in the shower. Because I was working out in the morning before I went to the shower, and I was listening to I listened to a couple of my songs actually, and I was just like, this is crazy. Link in description, by the way, if you want to check out the music I made last year. Link in description. I'll put a link for a pack that you can check out. Because I was dropping packs. I do drop packs. And usually 7 songs in a pack. Because I drop every day. So yeah, I'll link a pack in the description. So I think I'm gonna get back into the swing of things. I think I'm gonna drop every day until the end of the year. So I think the Song a Day challenge is officially resumed. Which is crazy to say because in my mind I was like, am I ever gonna do this again? I really didn't know if I was gonna do it again. In my mind I was like, when I was done, because the last week of last year's Song a Day challenge, I was very tired. I was so like, oh, so drained, so burnt out. I was like, wow, no more. So in my mind I was like, I might never do this again. I think I'll just take like 6 months off, release an album, and then another 6 months off. But never again will I release like 310 songs or something ridiculous like that. I really thought I was done. I was like, this is too much. But then I took my break, gave myself time to recuperate, time to heal, and I'm ready. I'm ready to go again, and this time I'm going to do it all over. You know, I want to do it all over because there's nothing more rewarding than listening back to the work you've done at the end of the year and just being like, wow, and just enjoying it. Every time I go into a pack, I'm listening and I don't know what to expect because, you know, you forget which songs you made. Like, you'll listen to a song, oh, like you'll be listening, and then a song will come on and be like, oh, I forgot about that one. That's so cool. It's such a nice feeling, you know? It's a very unique feeling too. I don't know if many... I'm sure artists experience that, but not like this. I think this is a very unique experience because it's like hundreds and hundreds of songs released in 1 year. My catalog is already much bigger than most artists' catalogs. Yeah, a lot of artists release less than 100 songs in their entire careers. In a year, I release 310, and they're good songs. I like them. That's another thing I realized. People have opinions. People will always have opinions. What I realized is that I'm genuinely a fan of me, which is a weird dynamic. It's a weird relationship I have with myself and my own music. Like, I hate my music. I hate myself, but I'm also a fan of myself. It's weird because when you're an artist, you're super critical, hypercritical of your work. You drive yourself nuts. Like, you drive yourself absolutely nuts. There are artists, I watched artist interviews, I've watched all sorts of interviews, and artists always talk about how they cannot listen to their own music. They just can't. Like, they cringe and it just sounds terrible to them, so they just avoid listening to their own music. I'm not one of those guys. Well, I relate because I understand the feeling. But it's usually like right after you've made the song. Like, it's still hot, it's still steaming, it needs to settle and cool, and you need to take a break and go do something else. And come back the next day or something, and then look at it with fresh eyes, fresh ears, and then you'll be like, okay, yeah, I see what was going over there. That's sick. There's some songs I genuinely thought were trash, then I listened to like months afterwards. I'm like, oh, this is unique. This is different. So I'm genuinely a fan of me, you know? Like, I'm actually a fan. Like, every time Spotify releases this thing called Spotify Wrapped, they tell you which artists you listened to most at the end of the year. They tell you, like, they give you statistics. You spent this many hours listening to them. These are the songs you listened to, da 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 da. For 2 years in a row now, or maybe 3. I think it's 2, I don't know. I've been my most listened, no, I think it's 3 actually, 3 years in a row. I've been my most listened to artist. Me. I listen to myself more than I listen to anyone else. I'm not ashamed of that. I'm genuinely a fan. Like, I'm my own biggest fan. Like, I enjoy listening to my own music so much. It makes me so happy. And it's because there's such a diverse range too. I'll be singing my ass off, like singing love songs, soft, lovey-dovey, emotional stuff. Then I'll be talking about life, death, all sorts of things like that. Then I'll be rapping, cussing rappers out, just flexing, the braggadocious stuff. Then I'll be going deep. I'll be doing this, I'll be doing that. Like, I'll be doing dancehall. I'll be doing silly party music. Like, I'll be doing instrumentals. I had like a house music instrumental, like several house music instrumentals. Like, it's so diverse. And it's such a joy for me to listen to it because it's like listening to a random playlist, dude. Like, someone just threw a bunch of random songs into a playlist. But they're like good songs and there's still some sort of cohesion because it's the same artist, so there's an identity that you can trace throughout the music. I'm a fan. I like me. And if I'm a fan, I know for a fact that other people have to be fans too. So I'm excited to see how my music grows and reaches other people. But yeah, the song I released today, made today, is like the kickoff freestyle. I call it kickoff because, you know, it's the beginning of the year. Kicking off, like in football, like British football, like soccer. Is football even a British invention? Who cares? It doesn't matter. Soccer. When you start the match, it's called kickoff. You know, they kick off, they kick the ball to begin the match. They pass the ball to each other. Anyway, so I called it the kickoff freestyle. Because just set the tone for the year. Aggressive bars, spitting crazy punchlines, crazy flows. The beat is aggressive. Oh, it felt so good, man, just to rap. Been holding on, I've been keeping it in. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited to sing again. Tomorrow I'm gonna sing. I think we'll see. So that's what I recorded. The idea I recorded was for a singing song. But you know, another thing about recording these ideas is sometimes they seem good in the moment, but then you sleep on it, then you wake up and listen to the recording, like, what the hell is this? This is terrible. So you end up not making the song. I very rarely actually use these ideas that I record in my voice memo. Usually I just prefer to wake up and sit down on my laptop and say, okay, what song am I making today? Then I just come up with it on the spot. Yeah, it's really just like however you feel in the moment, that's what you end up making. It's not planned, it's not very structured, it's just going with the flow. My hope is that I can reach a point in my life where I'm just making music every day and I don't really take a break. So instead of doing 310 days, for example, out of the year, I can do 365 days every year for the rest of my life. That would be nice if I could do that. And I never stop. I never get tired. That'd be sick. Maybe it requires a perspective change and stuff like that. I don't know. It's possible. I think it's possible. But yeah, this year I'm starting earlier than I did last year. Last year I started in the middle of February. This year I'm starting, what's the date today? Today is the 17th, so middle-ish of January. So I've got a month head start compared to what I had in 2023, which is great because it means when December comes around I can stop immediately. So I can say I'm gonna drop until the first Sunday of December, or rather, I mean, yeah, the last Saturday, yeah, the first Sunday of December is when I'll stop. Yeah. I don't know when that is. But I should have by then way more than 300 songs, so I'll be able to stop. The issue last year that annoyed me was because I started in the middle of February, by the time I got to December I had to go until the 10th of December because by the time it was a scheduling thing. It was a weird numbers thing rather, because my goal was to drop 300 songs, but also your last pack must be 7 songs. These are the weird constraints I set on myself. The weird mandates I set on myself. Your last pack has to be 7 songs. So I realized that even though I'd reached 300 songs, I couldn't stop because I hadn't reached 7 songs on the pack I was on. So I was like, I have to keep going. And I promised a gospel pack as well, so that I have to get that done. So I ended up, it was the thing that, like, even though I want to stop now, I can't. I have to keep going. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. This time around, because I've started early, I've started in January, I can avoid that. I can just say, let me drop until the first Sunday of December. So that should be early-ish in the month, hopefully. And then, yeah, as soon as I hit that date, I can just stop. I can just relax. Like I said, it would be nice to get to a point where I can just drop every day for the rest of my life. But I don't have to reach that point. It's like, I shouldn't be greedy. Dropping 300 days out of the year is still impressive. It's more than impressive, it's crazy. It's insane. I was hoping to beat the Guinness World Record for most songs released by an artist, but it's tricky because the person who holds the record has like what? Some ridiculous number, dude. It's not even, even if I dropped 300 songs a year until I perish, until like I'm like 90 something, I still wouldn't be able to beat the record. Just want to check. That's some woman with 25,000 or something like that. But it's like these Bollywood, a lot of these records have been set in Bollywood, which makes me think that there's some cheat code they're using, I don't know. I'd have to listen to the songs and see, are these full-length songs, and also is it original material, and yada yada yada. Do they have actual lyrics, or are you just humming or vocalizing, or like what's the word, harmonizing? I don't know. I think I'm in a unique category because I'm making music. No, that's the wrong way to put it. I'm making songs, like full songs, structured, full strong structure. I'm writing, I'm producing. I wish there was a very specific category. Maybe not for that, but like, I guess. Honestly, if there was a category for most songs made from scratch by one person, I don't know if I'm, I don't think I've reached the top yet, but yeah, no. I don't think I'm anywhere near the top, but I think if I carry it on for decades, I'll definitely be able to achieve it. But 25,000 is not attainable. Not if you even if I released, even if I never took breaks, I added those extra 65 days to make music out of the 300 days. It's usually more than 300 days, like maybe because last year I did 310, so this year might be a bit more than 310. We'll see. But even if I added those remaining days of the year, it still wouldn't be enough to reach 25,000. It's insane. I'd have to do multiple songs a day, which I'm not doing. That's too much. I have other things to do. I have to write, I have to make ASMR videos. As life gets, if I ever get more blessings bestowed upon me, I'll have more things to do. So one song a day is enough. It's more than enough. But yeah, I can't, 25,000 is unattainable. So I wish I could break some sort of Guinness World Record, but I don't know. There should be rules, man. Like, you have to meet minimum requirements. Cause I just don't know, because it's suspicious that so many of these records have been broken in Bollywood. It makes me think there's something about the Bollywood scene that makes it easier to do these things. Like, are these like legitimate songs? Because even like I Google, okay, I can't achieve most songs recorded or made by an artist, but maybe I can achieve most songs written. And then you check, and then it's also some ridiculous number. You're like, okay, what's going on here? Actually, you know what? I think the songwriting record is attainable. I think that's actually attainable. So there's a guy from Bollywood who wrote 3,524 songs. I think I can achieve that. I think I can surpass that. Yeah. If I do 10 years of this, I'll definitely pass him. 10 more years of this, I'll be quite ahead of him by then. So I should break his record, yeah. That's a Guinness World Record. Most songs written, penned. I can definitely beat that. Oof, how many instrumentals do I have? Does it count as songwriting if you produce a song? But even if you count the instrumentals, even if you subtract the instrumentals, it's still an exit, because I don't do just 300, I do 310, 300 such and such. So yeah. it's not like I'm releasing a ton of instrumentals. I release a handful of instrumentals a year. So that's the record I can beat for sure. But then, wait a second. So the one that's 25,000, it says that was a previous record that this person broke. It was her sister's record and she broke it. But then you can't say she broke the record and not say how much, or what her record, what the new record is. Idiots. You can't say she broke the previous record of 25,000. What's the new record? Doesn't matter. I can't reach it. There's no way I'm doing 25,000, dude. Uh, 300 songs. It would take me about 10 years to do 3,000. 30 years to do 9,000. 60 years to do 18,000. I'm 24 now. I'm turning 24 in May. May 1st I turn 24. So 60 years from now, I'd have 18,000 songs. I'd be 84. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. If I live to like 120, I might be able to do it. If no, assuming no one breaks this record. Assuming the record isn't 25,000, because they said she broke the previous record of 25,000. So what's the actual new record? So I actually don't know what the record is. Yeah, these fools didn't say. There's a record here for who sung the most songs, 50,000. They're saying 50,000, but he said she recorded 50,000. So I don't know. But do you know how many songs you have to record a day to reach 50,000? I don't know, man. I doubt she was writing all of that herself. Yeah, definitely not. Because she was recording for films and stuff, so... And I'm sure a lot of these songs were like traditional songs as well that have been existed for a while and whatnot. Maybe she did write some of them. But like, guys, come on, man. I feel like there needs to... Okay. There needs to be a category for original music, like music you recorded that's yours. Like, that's not, you're not recycling. There needs to be a category for that. I think I'd 100% break the record for that. There is one. I'll find out later in life. But I can definitely beat the lyricist record. 3,524, yeah. 10 years from now, I would have shattered it. Then I give myself another 10 years to just, yeah, go crazy so that no one can catch up. Then another 10 years, then another 10 years, and oh. So if I can keep this up for the foreseeable future, if this is just me, if this is just my habits, 100% breaking the world record, 100%. And again, I think it's good music. It's not like shit. I'm not putting out nonsense. I like it. I like it, and I think that's enough. I genuinely find pleasure in listening to my music. Like, it's so fun and insightful, and yeah. So if I hope other people like it too. I'm sure other people do like it. Not everyone has to like it. It's not my goal. Anyway, please support. Please listen to the music. Link in description if you want to check out what I've made last year. Yeah. Let me pray and get out of here. I like to pray at the end of my videos. Dear God, thank you for making this individual whole and unique and guiding them on a path towards peace, prosperity, and purpose. Thank you, Lord God, that you've blessed this individual with amazing people that love them and take care of them and bring the best out of them, and that you're maintaining the ones that are there as well so they can do the same thing. Thank you that you've blessed this person with the spirit of gratitude so they can give thanks for all the wonderful things in their life, be aware of all the good things that they have to look forward to, and through giving thanks, they can find peace, find contentment, and attract even more blessings. Thank you that your presence is felt in this individual's life, that you're letting them know that you're God, that you're real, that you're there for them, that you're caring for them, that you're guiding them. Just let your love, your presence be felt. Good health, long life, and happiness over this individual and everyone they care about. In your mighty name I pray, Jesus' name. Amen.